don't think it's like totally necessary to do, to be honest.
Do what?
To have fun.
Well, no, but I would imagine you're going to have an easier time of it, relatively speaking, than just jumping straight into it.
Yeah, but you know, to be honest, as I play more and more, it's like I don't know. It's sometimes I kind of wonder if that just I start losing what made the game fun. I like how you start out in this ship. Did you save? Did you save? What's her name? Our companion that ends up on the beach. That I'm not gonna name because I don't wanna. Don't wanna. I don't wanna give any hints of what's to come. I never saw this
Yeah, no,
cutscene at the beginning. That is so
no spoilers, no
cool.
spoilers.
They actually show you the mind flayer putting the thing in her in Lazelle's eye at the very beginning. Sorry, spoilers a little bit. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, and into your own eyeball too.
And to your own eyeball. I don't remember. I don't think they added that originally when I first started playing. I think that's new. That is really cool. I'm not gonna do the tutorial because I can do it. I know what the. So I'm gonna. I could be the Dark Urge, but I don't want to do the Dark Urge at the end. That's gonna be a bad. That dog is gonna be annoying today. I have to shut my door of it. Okay, so I'm gonna be. I gotta choose my name of my character.
Okay, well, it looks like I can switch scenes without crashing, so that's good.
Shh! Don't.
Uh-huh.
Shh. It's not. Nope. Nope. We do not talk. Those are unnamed items. We don't want to hear it.
Okay, so from the cutscene, I'm still standing on the beach, by the way.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I
Hey!
haven't moved. But what's your thoughts on who or what saved your fall right at the last second? without being spoilerish.
I'm so sorry, my dog. That dog it's got an attitude problem that I can't solve. So what were you asking? You're saying, what do you think?
Yeah, without being spoilerish, but what's your thoughts on who or what saved you from the fall from the ship right at the last second?
It's interesting. It's an interesting being. And not without giving any real spoilers into the future of what this game's gonna, what the timeline is. I could just say that your choice to either save or not save her is an interesting one. It you know you have to decide at the very beginning, am I gonna trust this being that's in this thing? And I can tell you what that thing is, because you'll find out. But yeah. She seems.
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not talking about rescuing Shadowheart right at the.
No. I'm not talking about Shadowheart.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about, you know, when you fall over.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, and yes, that whatever that item is, that the item that has the person that's sealed within it. Yes, she is an interesting being.
Oh, I don't think I've come across that yet. Then interesting, because I just landed on the beach, right? But I'm like, okay, your fall was stopped just at the last second. My thoughts on it were it's the worm in her brain that saved the fall.
Okay. I'm sorry if I gave a little bit of spoilers there. Sorry guys, my bad. I'm not very good at that.
No, it's all good. I was just like,
I really try not to.
I'm hoping I'll find out further down the road who it
Yes,
was.
you will. You will find out.
Okay.
There's a lot of like cutscenes that I don't remember being in this game when I first started. Like a lot of these cutscenes that you're seeing now, I never had these cutscenes when I started.
No, interesting. You probably started in beta then.
Yeah, well, yeah, or very early on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they added them in. And I think they're absolutely just beautiful. Oh, there's the Dragon Riders. You'll find out about them later and deal with them later. They're pretty cool. As long as they don't try to kick your ass. Of course, they don't seem to have any effect on the flyer, do they? Oh wait, they do. Oh, is the ship a part of them? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But that's interesting. When the dragon went to bite the ship itself and hurt the ship, you could see the mind flayer inside grab his arm, like damaging the tentacles on the actual ship was a part of him.
Yeah, it's like they're psychically linked.
Yes. Which would make sense because that is kind of a part of this game as well. This is really cool. Lyrian, you have totally outdone yourself, my man. Totally outdone yourself. This whole cutscene, I'm not even going to touch the freaking mouse just because I want to see this whole cutscene. I never got to see these cutscenes. This is beautiful. These cutscenes are just absolutely gorgeous. Up there with the whole freaking, up there with World of Warcraft cutscenes as well.
Yeah, they do look good. And they're rendered in game too, so that's a nice extra step.
Yes, very much so. So since I didn't do the tutorial, I wonder if this is a if I'm still gonna be on the ship at the end of this. Because that's where you're supposed to start off, but I don't know if I'll end up on the ship or if I'll end up on the beach by the end of this cutscene. So we'll find out. But it looks like I might be on the ship right at the very beginning of this adventure. Okay, I do end up on the ship. Good. I'm glad that I do. So I guess this is me in the pod, and then I get released. Very cool. Larian did such a good job on this game. And don't get me wrong, it was good when I first played it, but it's even better now. They've added a lot of things. Okay, so first we're gonna go to this little pod here.
Pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
And I hope the sound to the music isn't too loud, to be honest. To me, it's second. If the music is a little too loud, let me know, and I'll turn it down. Like, really sure. Okay, so let's investigate. Oh, you don't hear it? You don't hear the music at all? On my stream? Oh, no, you're not on my stream.
Not stream. I didn't know you were streaming even.
Yeah, well, I had to stream. Okay, so let's see if we get a roll. We're gonna get a -1. So let's see if we get lucky. Nope, we're not. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I almost never get lucky on that anyways.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
We'll just touch the pool. It's gonna hurt us, but it's okay. Actually, I guess it'll explode. 3 force damage, yep. Okay, so let's go up here.
Let's see.
Gotta get out of this ship first. We're heading towards the control panel. Get up here. Let's explore around a little bit. This is the weird.
Can you go push to talk so I'm not hearing your stream commentary over my game?
From this place. Please,
Enter it.
before they return. They return.
Where am I? Man or your path saving? Find out what he.
Born new from this heart.
talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I find the audio in this game, generally speaking, quite low anyway.
I think past the point of saving what to do.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free
So
us.
we're basically going to either save him here or not save him here, to be honest. So we're gonna do dexterity, which he might not get. Yeah, we didn't get it. It's probably gonna kill it.
The brain won't budge.
Okay, we're just gonna have to destroy it. We didn't have much of a choice. I mean, we could save roll, we could save reload until we get it, but yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna sit here and re-roll, resave for like 10 minutes to get that. It's not worth it to me. So here's where we get our first companion, Gotakanda, temporary. She's a really good warrior. Name's Lizelle.
Abomination. This is your end.
And she's hated by Shadowheart, by the way.
Head throb.
Oops, I should have not skipped that.
What is this?
I guess she doesn't remember having the worm being put in her head.
Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
That sounds like fun. Can I be a mind flayer? I want to be a mind flayer.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Sounds like a plan. I guess we have no more conversation with her. Thought we had one more conversation with her, but I guess not. I wish we could have had the brain to help us with this, but it's not like a big deal. We're just gonna run up and one-shot this guy. We're gonna go over here.
Oh, cool. You can
Guess I don't
examine stuff and
have the-
examine it and stuff from
I
your,
guess I don't have
inventory
the
items.
ooh, okay. Missed fireball. Good. And I totally whiffed.
Strike.
Interesting. Okay. Don't normally whiff that, but you know, hey. It's not gonna make much of a difference. And then there's our first 10 points. 10 XP.
Now, to the helm.
And as we go through, we're gonna probably loot a couple of creatures here. There's a couple of, like, dead creatures that have gold on them. Definitely want to pick up the gold. I mean, once we get our thief, we could just thieve our way through if we want. But yeah.
Let's see what
I'm
this
gonna
does.
get a save right there.
Gauge machinery.
So this is where we're gonna save Shadowheart. Oh, we got two choices here. We can either leave her be and just walk away, or we can save her. I tend to save her because, yeah,
We have no time
He's
for
cool.
stragglers.
The construction.
This ship is
whoops,
crashing.
sorry.
Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Sorry, I couldn't remember which door it was. We're gonna go up in here, and we have a brain walking around. Interesting. Don't remember that being there, but yeah. So we're gonna look at this person right here.
Infected.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod.
It looks
She
normal,
doesn't
right?
notice you.
Normal at all. We're gonna push this and abracadabra.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oof. That one. Very gruesome. Very, very gruesome.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Yes, Lozelle. I know that.
Preserve me. That cannot be.
Okay, we're gonna pick up this. This is gonna help us save Shadowheart. Get a few items and take that.
But for what?
Now we can save Shadowheart. Hopefully.
What's
See, I don't think I looted this person here. Didn't? Key? I don't know what these keys for. I'll probably try to figure it out, but maybe it goes to the. Yep, there's one.
Might be
That's a little bit of gold. That's nice.
another brain.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we can't save everybody, so you know.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive? Or transform her like that other unfortunate?
What shall we do? Take a closer look at the. No, we're gonna yellow it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head.
Yellow for the win.
Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Then we're gonna get a roll here. And of course we get a big roll.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I should speak up.
And now we've got Shadowheart.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
Yeah,
Dangerous company.
I know. Just come.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
We'll take her.
Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Let's see what she thinks.
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not? Shadowheart. One moment.
We're not gonna ask her what about that, or we're just gonna let her be.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay, so we've saved her. Now we can move on. We're gonna go through this door, and we're heading towards the helm. So many adventures to do. So little time to do them in. Little room here.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you
She's a
in
little
charge?
pushy.
I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
We can heal here.
Mind flayer horticulture.
It's kind of nice having that heal right at the beginning, which would be considered a rest normally. That's what it would look like when you do the rest. You get 2 rests per long rest. 2 short rests per long rest. Now there's an achievement here that if you try to kill him,
Connect the nerves of the transponder.
not him, sorry.
Must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay, if we kill this commander,
It is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Commander Zoak, you get an achievement for it. But since I've already got the achievement,
Make way.
I'm going to just bypass that for now. But that is an achievement that you probably would want to get if you want to start out your journey with an easy first achievement. As far as I know, there is no way to save this guy at the very beginning and make him a companion. I've made many attempts at it, and I have never been able to save him. And I don't think it's physically possible. Ow.
On my way.
So we're gonna just let him be the decoy.
Before my time.
And we're gonna make a rush for... Now we're gonna go on the outside of this area because we want I kind of want to avoid fighting in the near the console. These little hell minion things. So the imps are there. So we're gonna try to avoid these guys if we can do it.
Give up.
We're gonna try to hopefully loot this guy because he's got some stuff on him. Just an easy first starting out kind of thing. Sorry about that. So unfortunately, it looks like we did not avoid the imps.
Don't waste a step.
Not all the imps. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Lae'zel's up higher. I started with Lae'zel, not with...
On I go.
We're gonna save her. We'll save Lae'zel for now. We'll heal her. Now, because we don't want her dying at the very beginning. Although, to be honest, I think we could still get her if we need it. We still got about 13 turns.
Have to keep going.
I don't remember having this much problems at the very beginning, but then again, trying to streamline a little bit of this. I don't really want to spend a lot of time here.
I must reach the helm.
My path be true.
We're gonna jump this. Or we're not gonna jump this. We're gonna save Lae'zel again. Or we're not gonna save Lae'zel with that heal because I can't click correctly. That's okay.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel's gonna jump this, hopefully, and connect, and we're out. The ship is about to go down.
Responder. You've made it.
That's our ship adventure. You could get more XP if you killed all the creatures. Just don't. I wouldn't spend too much time on the ship because I don't really know what happens if you don't get out by the timer. You might die. One of the two. And that could be really bad. This is a neat area once you get here. For the future to come.
Back in a few.
Yep. Sorry. Didn't mean to cut that. You just basically crashed onto the beach. I'm sorry. I cut that cutscene.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Sorry about that little interruption. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out where we landed.
The crash site confuses the landscape.
Kinda
You
cool.
need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Yes, we do. There's not really much here to loot.
No traps, please.
So let's go up here. Let's loot this guy. Let's go to gold.
Very well.
We're gonna save Shadowheart. So we get a choice. We can wake her or reach for the artifact. We're gonna be nice and just wake her up. Cause yeah, I'm not sure if we can really steal the artifact since it's kind of linked to her.
How is this possible?
Later you can achieve the can get it, but yeah, that's in here.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter. We might have
Oops, sorry.
escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
So that's good. Okay, let's go.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
Oh, come on. What would be an adventure without Shadowheart? Okay, so we're gonna save here. It's gonna start getting really dicey. Gonna go up here. And we're gonna have our first fight. And it's gonna be those little brain things. We're gonna want to start out as range as much as we can, because these things do a decent amount of damage at the very beginning. So you don't really wanna like attempt to take these guys on without a little bit of leverage. Jump up here. She's gonna get caught down there. That's okay. That's what I wanted. Oh, you know what? I forgot to shoot. I'm a barbarian. I'm not a bard. Whoops. I meant to change mine to the bard. Oof.
Filth. Best keep some distance, so this will be a short fight.
Okay, well, we'll keep my character healthy for now. We'll see how the barbarian does. I really would like to have had a bard, but you know, maybe the barbarian will work a little bit better. At least for now. We both got Shield of Faith now,
All that matters.
so that's good. So these aren't too bad right here this go round. I seem to be getting some good RNG on attacks and stuff. That's good. And it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. When I first played this game, those guys were really bad, and
Okay, and I'm back.
they may have changed it a little bit, but yeah, they're not so bad now. I'm gonna save right here.
Next, I wonder.
Let's get going.
Like,
Never wanted the easy path. What's inside?
Thank you. Have you had a chance to test out the Twitch integration in the game?
no.
might be a bit of crack.
I don't know what you're talking about in game, which integration in game. Don't understand.
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
So if you look at
This is our rogue.
there's an option in there for Twitch integration. You can link your account and then have your viewers do things like use the dialogue option or, you know, whatever. I don't know how well it works now. I was just curious.
Okay, well, I'm like... So this is our rogue. We're gonna help him, even though he's not very nice. Let's just put it that way. He's not very nice. Kind of a weird fellow we have as a companion, but he's not bad.
Just
He does come in very useful later in the...
until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. Your
Eh.
lot of unfamiliar eyes.
I don't know what he thought he was gonna achieve with that little dagger of his.
Try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce
I'll be
myself.
nice to him. You know.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Ah, that was the intro, by the way.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into...
A weird sense.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although... it hasn't...
I would take a hint on his neck
If we can find
that what he is,
control these things,
if you
there
don't
might
know
still be
already.
time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All
Say
right,
so.
I accept. Lead on.
Okay, so we get our second companion. So now we're a 3-man group. This is good. We're gonna come through here. Actually, we're gonna save real quick.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
We are not going to save the Mind Flayer because if you try to save the Mind Flayer, that's a hint. You will turn into a Mind Flayer, and you will have to reload the game. Just so you guys know,
Dead goblins over
it's
there.
not a good
Worth
option.
checking
Trust me.
supplies, maybe.
It's not a viable option. We're gonna get a few items here. Not too bad of stuff. A few items we can sell. Some little bit of food. We're gonna get our fourth companion. Sorry, right here, our third companion. So we're gonna be a 4-man group.
You approach the sigil on the stone.
And this will be our beginner group, by the way.
From it erratically,
So this is what we start off with.
functioning.
We're gonna get
Slightly dangerous.
3 more companions after this, but that's a little down the line of the storyline. And we're probably going to try to get those as quickly as possible, to be honest, because those companions are quite good. So we're going to try this. We might not roll. Oh, we get a bonus here, a guidance bonus. So hopefully we can roll this on the first go round. No, maybe. Oh, nope, we got it. You turned a bad roll into a good roll. I've had quite a number of runs on this where this does not turn out well. Not that I lose, but I have to continuously keep 3 or 4 tries down the road before I finally get the stupid thing to work. And it's a...
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So this isn't going to be our mage.
In a manner of speaking.
Shadowheart is a cleric, kind of a healer, damager. Rogue is melee, and then Gale is going to be our mage or our mage or sorcerer, and he's going to be our range for now.
I can only assume you two were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yes.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you?
We do have a cleric, but he doesn't.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No.
We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a
Well, we do have a healer in the group.
healer together?
Shadowheart, but you know.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Sure you will. Okay, so now we've got our 4-man group. Let's save right here, because you know crap happens. Let's find out where we are. Are we near the grove? Okay, so down the road here is a location here. This is a really cool area. Don't know if we. Okay, so this is our 4th companion right here. So we're going to this is Lae'zel, the one that was on the ship originally. You can wait if you want to save her, but we're not going to wait.
Yes.
And we're going to level up this guy. We're gonna do this a little simpler because I found a lot simpler way of actually achieving this goal. Hopefully, if we get the right spell. We'll see what we get. He didn't. Well, we do have this. Good. And we did not get what I really wanted to get, which was I wanted to get a smoke bomb type deal, but we did not get that, so unfortunately we might have to do this the fighting way. Unless Shadowheart happens to get a smoke bomb or fog something ability, which she's not going to. Okay. Okay, then we're doing it the fighting way. We're gonna fight this out. Well, actually, I guess he could. Is he? No. I thought maybe. Okay, so we're gonna just fight this out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with knocking him down. Lae'zel is going to pretty much just rip them a new one. Well, okay, take half his health. And they're gonna do it. We're gonna do a lightning bolt here. Gonna see if we can. We can't do that. Damn. And we have not gotten our origin, what this character is yet, so we don't get the fun of that.
Talk to me. Onward.
We're gonna just oh, we missed.
Stand in my way.
Wow.
Time to press ahead.
Okay. This is gonna be a little tougher than I expected, but it's okay. Hopefully Lae'zel will do something more than just sit back and relax. And she misses. Oh, that's just brilliant. He's gonna nearly kill my mage.
Not yet.
That's just brilliant. And I critically hit him. Oh, thank you, Lord. Something goes in the right direction. Okay, well, we have good news. We're going to give him his mage, and then we're gonna heal him up. The pot that we got, and then Shadowheart is going to help out Lae'zel.
No choice but to keep going.
Gonna fireball with her because I just don't really feel like going. Every time I get close. Come on, Lae'zel. You're not showcasing how good of a warrior you are right now, sister. I'm just telling you. I tried to give you some freaking light, the limelight, and you just absolutely missed every shot. And she's dead. Okay, so now we're going to pick up Lae'zel. I'm gonna go talk to her.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious.
She's kind of a nuisance at times, but she's a good warrior and worth the effort to get her, to be honest. She really is worth the effort.
Careful.
We just have to keep her on a short leash.
Sees your kindness as weakness. Don't
A very
let her take
short leash.
advantage.
Keep her on a choke collar. She likes that kind of thing.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Okay, we're gonna let him take.
Gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Ready for battle. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such.
She's gonna disapprove, and I understand, but
Trust
like,
your judgment.
we need her
Trust
warrior.
her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
If you're trying to romance Shadowheart, just know this one little thing will not end your battle, your fun with having romance Shadowheart in the future.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp.
You got plenty of time before the grove
We will
to
ask this.
romance her.
He has seen my kin.
So we're going to level her up. See what she gets. She's got a lot of good abilities, so I like keeping her, to be honest. Her range abilities are fairly good. Not right offhand, but later down the line, she gets quite a good amount of abilities. So we're gonna keep her. Take her. Now, we're going to save here. Just in case, because, you know, RNG is really terrible to me. Now, we're going to try to avoid. Here's what we're going to try to do. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm gonna try to go over here. Gonna go up here. We're gonna try not to trigger this. Nope, we triggered it. Okay, well, I was trying not to trigger this because I didn't really want to fight it. I wanted to get up top, but
The nine hells! Open the gates!
basically the orcs are coming and they can't get inside fast enough. That's the short version of it.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach!
And then there's our next companion right there.
And suffer.
But we don't get him until later. Until after this fight, so. So. Wish we had healed before we started this fight, but, you know. Whatever.
Of course.
Part of this fight. Actually, maybe we're not part of it. Hold on. Can we still skip? Sure.
End this.
On I go.
I don't really like this fight. But if we can do enough damage, maybe we could just not have to worry about it. If I had chosen a bard, I wouldn't be so against it. But since I'm a barbarian, I have to run in there, and I don't feel like that's going to be kind of a slaughterhouse at the very beginning. I don't really like this part of the game. I'm more of a defensive player than like a run in there and kick everybody's butt kind of player. That's just kind of how I play. We're gonna just put her as, we're just gonna do a range. And I totally missed. Oh.
My sickle and sword, strike them down.
Will is doing a really good job of kicking everybody's butt. He's a really interesting companion later down the line. And hurting. Ouch. That really hurt. So now these two are going to focus on me. Gonna see if this one get rallied. That's good. Oh, good. We killed him.
Shall be done.
Do this.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
He doesn't take a lot of fire damage, and I mean, as I say that, I decided to crit. I'm gonna say that more often. I don't do much damage with a spell. Maybe I'll crit it. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy because it's spellcaster.
I'll bleed every last one of you.
They seem to be critically missing a lot. I'm really kind of glad at that.
My path be true.
I guess we're just gonna go in the front. Screw it, whatever. Since we tried to skip, we're kind of far way out in the range. Did he get the... Who we have left? Oh, we have this 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 2 left. No, 3 left. I'm sorry. We had 4. We have 3 left.
Outsmart.
Gonna take care of this guy. Try to... What did we do? If you click this over here, you can see kind of what happened. I missed. Okay. That really sucks. I'm not really surprised I missed, but I did miss. Let's see if I can please crit. Well, it didn't crit, but it did do enough damage to kill him. So that's good. I'll take that. Not exactly a win, but hey, not exactly a loss either. I don't know what this guy's doing over here. He's gonna like do any real damage. To make sure we don't hit them. We don't want to accidentally turn them to against us. Cause yeah, that's okay. So he just healed us. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. That was a nice heal. And the fight's over.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you, more may follow.
Not exactly the greatest fight, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna just do a quick rest here.
Just a brief respite.
And then we're gonna try to loot. May not be able to. Oh, yeah, we got a few. We got some nice items here. Got a little bit of gold. Got some gloves. It would possibly inflict a. So that'll be good on. We'll give that to Shadowheart for now, because I'm gonna go Bard probably at the end of this. To be honest, right? Because I like to be a bard. Like this. I think that's food, to be honest. I think you can add that to the food pile. Some gold, some items. Okay, so let's go in here.
Better not be cursed.
This is the grove. The druids have taken over this area, or in control of this area.
You let
And
them. There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
oh, ah,
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
so I can do it as a barbarian, or I can do it as a persuasion. Let's do it at persuasion. That's a 15. I don't think I'm gonna get this because like my RNG is really bad at times. So let's see, 5. Yep, I think so. He's gonna deck him. Oh, I get one more roll. Let's try again. Let's see, please. I don't want to really. Yep, I got it. Okay, I got it on the second go round. That's good. It doesn't really change much, but
Right. There's too much at stake.
Shadowheart approves. There you go.
Worried about your
Good job if you're trying to romance Shadowheart.
Enough.
There's your
Squabbling is
approval
pointless.
rating going up.
Goblins have found us.
And Gale approves.
At least we agree on that.
Good job.
Be on their way.
Now let's go find.
Parasite than a few goblins.
Time to pack.
We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go visit the vendor right here. So there's a vendor right here. And a save scene.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
We're gonna talk to this guy.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
So they're doing some kind of ritual.
You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
They're basically gonna kick the people out. Like, just really kosher, but you know.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Let's just see what
Bits and bobs I no longer need.
let's see what he's got for selling. First off, let's just sell some of these because this stuff is not good at all. Good for money, but that's about it. Okay, so we got all that. Bone chill. Defensive healing. I think he's got chaotic orb already. Featherfall, gust of wind. Strong wind that clears clouds and pushes. Let's get this because it could be good. And I really would like to have it. Magic missile we've already got. Won't buy anything else. A game crash? Game? I can't get out of the trade window now? What the heck?
Your desire.
My faith will guide me.
Well, that's an interesting bug.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
What's next?
I'm stuck in the trade window. Ha! Larian, could you please make sure you fix this? I cannot exit out. So what we're gonna have to do is, I think we're gonna have to actually close down the game. Or F8, actually, we can F8. We're gonna have to F8 here and reload. I've never seen that bug before, but apparently there's a little bit of a buggy. It's a little bit buggy at times. I really hate that, but you know, we didn't lose much, I don't think, because I think we saved right. Actually, we didn't save after the conversation, so we're gonna have to do that again. That sucks. See if we get RNG. Or if he decides to react. Because you know, that would be fun too. I'm all about that fight. Okay, we did save after the fact. Good. Awesome. I'm really glad that we saved right there. Or it, I think that was an autosave.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
So we're gonna go ahead and sell these again. And we'll see if he has their fall fire them. Oh, well that would have been nice for the fight for Lae'zel, so we didn't have to kill him, but you know, whatever. Large deep thoughts. Sleep. We're not going to take anything
Sylvanas, guide.
here. And we're gonna walk over here. And we're gonna pick up a quest right here.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures.
There's a couple of quests you want to make sure you pick up.
We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Because once you get to Act 2, you won't have the choice. And once you get so far down the line, even in Act 1, you won't, a lot of these quests won't be here. So you want to make sure you pick them up and try to complete them before you get to that point, or you kind of get locked out of them. We're gonna see if we can make a difference here. Can we roll a difference? And no. Do we get a second roll with this?
No. This place is a death trap. Let us leave.
I was really hoping to convince him.
Would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Okay, let's do this. I've never done this. Let's do low blow.
It is nevertheless true. We've risked everything to get this far. We can't afford to throw it all away.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
We might be able to convince him later. Can't talk to him. Okay. Unfortunately, we just cannot talk to him. So let's go up here and let's talk to this guy. This is going to be our next companion.
Children. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
He's got an interesting backstory.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid. Or so the stories go.
I don't think
But
so.
we haven't sprouted any tentacles.
And I don't plan on sprouting tentacles yet.
I'm not
Not quite yet.
Collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
And I'm sure that there's some fetish out there for that.
You saw her.
Especially in Baldur's Gate.
Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier. My good
Remember that name, guys, because you're gonna hear it later, and you're gonna see it later.
Damned Illithids infected me before I
There will be a test.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Sorry, but there's no room for...
And of course, Lizelle disapproves. But Lizelle can go screw herself, so she can go back to camp.
Wait in our camp.
Ready and willing.
And everybody else is happy.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Ooh.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh, damn. Burn. Okay, so we won't go down there quite yet. Let's go find Karlach real quick, because this will be a fun. We'll actually, let's go down here. We're going to go talk to this kid. Hopefully, he doesn't steal any, doesn't do something really bad. Be fun. We'll level up first. He's a warlock, basically. Wilm is. Oh. Could give him X. Let's give him... Bane is not bad. Actually, Bane wouldn't be bad. I get two choices. Let him give him Bane and Darkness. Because Darkness can be really good for invisible foes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Not mean to hit. So now let's talk to this guy. This kid.
Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
We're gonna try to pocket the ring.
Hey, hold on. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, and you can't out-trick the trickster.
Fine. Keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. Really? I mean, good. That's what I got.
And he just stole something. Saw that little animation that he did with his hands? Yeah, that was him stealing.
Nothing caught.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Did he actually get something? So there, I don't know if there's actually something there. I think it was because it was him. I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think he got it. Haha. That's funny. There's an entrance here somewhere. Right here. There's supposed to be an entrance, but I think it's because he didn't catch because I caught him instead of letting him actually steal from me. I don't get the quest, which the quest is they want me to go down there and steal the idol from the druids. So unfortunately, I may have to come back with a different character and do that, but yeah. This is another quest. I have not picked this quest up before. And doesn't look like I'm gonna pick it up this time either. I don't know if you have to do animal handling to get this quest. I need to look it up a little bit more.
If we left, we could at least make a run.
Yeah, let's try it with a different person. Let's see if oh. We'll add another bonus here. We got a higher roll this time. That's good. So we succeed.
This creature isn't what it appears to be.
That was interesting. So that didn't sound like the normal move. Okay, I don't know how to get that quest. I'm gonna have to look it up, but that's one of the quests we want to pick up. Maybe it's from her, maybe it's from him.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should.
But they said that you need to talk to the strange ox. So we'll figure it out. But so that's Kylak. Let's go talk to Zura first. We'll go talk to him first. Think he's down here?
Always room for more.
We may have to go back to... We may have to go back and...
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have her in our party. Okay, so we need to go back and get Kalak. This is kind of a fun interaction with Kalak, cause I mean not Kalak, I'm sorry. With Lae'zel. Because we can pretty much like keep her in place. So we're gonna give
Roughly, his confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor.
I'd like you to join me.
You'll need to make room.
You can take over Wilm's place for now. We're gonna put her in her place right here. This is gonna be fun. She's gonna get her little just dessert here. So we're gonna go talk to this guy right here.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
We're gonna do what she says at the very beginning, and yes, we want him to bow. Shadowheart's gonna disapprove, but I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, I could, but don't worry, because this is gonna get funner. Right here, now we're going to snap her.
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
And she's gonna hate us, but that's okay. We're gonna put Lae'zel in her place.
Thanks.
And Lae'zel can just go suck it.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain.
And we get approval. Little fun interaction there. I'm sure if you're doing the romance stuff, maybe that it really doesn't seem. Some of these littler ones don't make a really big difference.
Show me.
He is not happy about this.
No hard feelings.
And then we're gonna put her in her place. Yep. That's fun. I love it. And he's gonna go running away because he's scared. So now we're gonna go back to camp again because we want to do the next quest, which is we want to go find Kalak. And Kalak, we need we want him in the party when we find her. So let's.
Sorry, but
there's a neat little interaction with the companions at the very beginning. So let's send Lae'zel back to camp here, and then let's leave camp. And then we're going to go down here. So now we need to go over. Take that. I don't think we're gonna have to go right here and go up this way. I gotta remember where this is because it's kind of a weird, like, little location for it.
Scorched, bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
We are not going over there because that's the goblin camp, and we do not want to touch that goblin camp. That's the last thing we're going to do. But what we will do is we will do a little side quest here. This is kind of a fun side quest. So we got two choices. We can tell him that we're an absolute or not.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
I'm gonna try to block him out, but it's
Your
not gonna
minds
do very much.
intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
You're not shepherding.
She is a true soul. Mind her. She will. She.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
So
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She
the
grants
true
you
soul
power
is
to
the evil
And when the time comes,
here.
the true souls, you.
But of course we have the tadpoles, which is part of the absolute.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
We know that all too well, man, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're not gonna try to battle these guys. We don't want to kill them.
Ship that crashed farther west of here.
We'd rather just get rid of them. So we're going to.
Sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And just...
So we're not gonna let them attack the owlbear. This owlbear is kind of interesting, an interesting side quest that I like to do.
Guide us.
We're gonna see what he has. Good.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
We're gonna take the tadpole, but we're not going to use it. Okay, so we got our first tadpole, but we're not going to use it because, yeah, we just don't want to give into those abilities. Ooh, leather boots. So we're going to go up here. This cave is where that owlbear is. So we're going to try to get in here. Gonna go in here. The owlbear is kind of a unique pet once you get it. Last time I went through this, unfortunately, I did not get the owlbear, even though I thought I talked to him and did everything right.
Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
But apparently I didn't do the scent right or something, and so I had issues with being able to get this owlbear before. But we're gonna see how this turns out. Unfortunately, I really hate to say this, but we're gonna have to kill them. She just really isn't going to play nice. I wish there was like an alternative solution to this problem, but unfortunately, she's got to go.
Its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
So we're gonna add a bonus here. We're gonna see if we get a 15 or something higher. We got a 15, 16. Okay, so we did good on the roll.
The owlbear's one good eye
Good job.
away for a moment. You follow its glance.
There's the owlbear cub. That cub is what we want to try to get.
The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
Again, I don't know if...
Ready and willing.
I don't think there's any way I can somehow interact with that cub without starting a fight. So we're going to step over here.
Should mind my step.
We're gonna see if we can loot this, act like we're looting this character, and it's gonna start the fight. Right there. He's gonna probably jump us. Oh no, we get first go round. Sorry.
I'm ready.
Another fight. Let's go.
Gonna skip her. Interesting. That's only players. Elect is a target and disadvantage on constitution checks. I think it's dexterity. So let's try dexterity. Then let's do... Ooh, that was a critical hit. That's good. And this little bear owl is going to attack me. Of course he is. Hopefully he doesn't kill... He did not kill that guy in one shot. That's good.
May the dice roll in my favor.
We want him to get out of the rain.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We are not going to attack. We're going to lacerate this guy. We're going to try to lacerate this guy without hitting the cub bear at all.
Victor's path.
For we're gonna do this. I think we missed with that, didn't we? No, we hit with 4. No, we hit with 4 force damage. Okay, not very much, but he's gonna attack me. That's okay. Gonna try frost damage again, and we missed. We critical hit there. Nice. Gonna try. We can't get a lacerate here. I don't want to cleave because I don't want to accidentally hit. You cleave and then you hit your other people, so you don't want to do that. I should have healed. I wonder if that will. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. That did.
The cub looks from you.
Okay, now this is where we want to be.
A single strike will end his suffering.
We are not going to kill this cub.
It hurts.
We want to let it live.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
I know that look. You're one. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay, we're just gonna leave this be.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead.
And we can't seem to give him the scent at this point, and I don't know why we can't give him the scent. So I'm kind of like not sure.
Oblivious to your presence.
I'm not sure how we get him to allow for our scent.
More for me.
I'm gonna grab the egg. This.
This is supposed to be worth a fortune.
Oblivious to your presence.
I may have to come back and do this again, which really sucks. I don't know why this does not seem to want to give me the owlbear. I don't seem to get the interaction key with this. So if any of you know how to get that interaction key, you could tell me down in the comments below of what I'm missing for this owlbear. I would really, really appreciate it. But I am not getting an interaction of any type. And so, unfortunately, that's an issue. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if that interaction is there. I don't know how to get this interaction, so again, if you guys know, or you guys can give me a hint, if you would just leave it down in the comments below so that I can figure it out. I don't know if this is a bug or if I did something wrong, or I didn't do something right, or what, but I continuously just keep getting this, and I cannot get any kind of like real interaction with it. So if you guys got any ideas, please leave them down in the comment. I will read it, and I will make an attempt at trying to maybe going a second go round for it. I really hate it because I really do kind of want that owlbear, because I enjoy having that as a companion in my camp, and I kind of really hate not having it, to be honest. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, it's not fun not having it. We're gonna go over and get Kalak real quick. So now we need to, oh wait, we need to go up this way, sorry. We need to go up here. And I believe we might be able to go over here. We jump that? No, we can't. So I think we do have to go down here. We have to go up here. This is where we need to be. Sorry. This bridge is where we need to be at the end. And then we're gonna have to go down by the camp, but we have to make sure we don't aggro the camp, because I don't want to take on the goblins quite yet. I should have talked to the Grove first, but I decided not to. I wanted to make sure I got all my companions first, and then I was going to teleport back to the Grove.
Were they heading? I wouldn't quite say that. I learned the lesson that
This has got a decent amount of food and items on it.
Your tutor, I bet.
Kind of nice.
Taught them to fight, not to hate.
Okay, so this is another companion here that we're gonna pick up. This is kind of a cool one as well. If you guys get a chance, you might want to pick him up. He doesn't do anything, he just sits in camp. But it's kind of nice having a pet in your camp. So we're gonna do no harm here. Hopefully we get this. Yes, we get this. Quite a fast.
The dog lowers his
By a
eyes,
lot.
his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
Aww. See, you get that option here to get this scent. You should get that same one for the owlbear, but you don't. So now he's gonna find me in camp.
The dog remains at the dead man's.
I think we can, yeah, we can interact now. Trying to get to here. It's here. I think we can jump here. I think we can jump. Jump here. And then we jump here. Okay, we had to get out of the way. What it was.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Okay, we're gonna save here.
Why?
We're gonna. This is gonna be near to the end of my adventure for today, as this is a pretty good stopping spot. But we're gonna get Kalak first. Don't worry, guys. We're getting Kalak first. So now we're gonna go talk to this one, this devil, or is she?
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator.
Or is she?
Devil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlak's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You
Yeah,
saw
but
the truth.
are they lies?
I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
We're really getting drawn into this thing now, and holy fuck, time flies. I'm about to go grab something to eat, so we'll be back after that.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
He is kind of stubborn when it comes to Kalak. Just a little bit.
Listen to
Everybody seems to approve.
Don't want this to
That's
end badly
good.
for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
It would be interesting if companions other than you and your companions could have romantic
Oh, thank the gods.
setups.
I thought I was gonna have to take your head.
But that may be way past programming.
But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. truce.
I'm Karlak, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not.
That's gonna be tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
I love that. I love that response from Shadowheart. It's such a great
Scorch your
response.
skin off. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Okay, we're going to send Gale back just for right now.
Put in reserve, eh? Excellent strategy.
He is such a good character. He's so good at negotiating. Let's talk to him.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming.
Uh-oh.
And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know.
Ooh.
One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Let's do this. We'll go back to camp.
Those paladins I need to stop.
I know. She's complaining because, you know. We're gonna camp. And here's the cutscene for him.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
You can kind of seduce her in a way, but
You know what happens when you're naughty.
because
Damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you
we're not going to.
absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora.
Oh my god.
Those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this. The point? Oh,
See, it doesn't matter either way you go. Halak doesn't respond that you're defending her. Only Worm did. Only she refers to because of Worm doing it. You know, if you were expecting some kind of like approval setup for this, you're not going to get it. Definitely. Get nothing out of this. It's just a side cutscene with no.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands.
I really hate it. So we'll talk to her, and then we're gonna be done for the day.
But he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Okay, so that's going to be the end of the adventure for here. If you're on YouTube, please hit that follow, that subscribe, and if you're on YouTube, on Twitch, please hit that follow. I really would appreciate it. And again, if you know anything about the owlbear not being able to get the scent for